Hi everybody. So one of the most important skills anybody can acquire is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Because human beings are emotional creatures. We respond via our emotional perception of what is going on around us or what the person we're responding to is doing. Mastering emotional intelligence is how people make it far in life. If you do not have the mastery of emotional intelligence, you are always going to act in a way that will sabotage you. Because no matter what blessing or where you want to go in this life, you need people to get there. That's the thing that most people don't understand. No matter where you want to go in this life, you need people to help you get there. You need people to open doors for you. You need people to introduce you to other people. You need people to form chains in the link, or rather form links in the chain that you need to climb to get to where you want to go. You need people. If you don't know how to handle your emotions, if you do not have any mastery of emotional intelligence, you will not, first of all, know how to handle your emotions with these people, and you will not be able to read their own emotions to know how to respond to them. Emotional intelligence is a key skill to have. Let me give you an example. Let's say you applied for a job. And when you got to the job, you did the interview and you thought it went well. And so, you went home expecting a response. And then you were rejected at the job. And so, you got a letter or you called them to ask them why you didn't get the job. And they said you weren't a good fit. Somebody else who is less qualified than you got the job. How did they get the job? You gotta understand the way human mind works. You gotta understand that humans function off of emotions. Okay? So somebody who is emotionally intelligent will go for an interview, and their first thing they do is to look at the people who are doing the interview. Assess them. What emotion am I feeling from these people? Are these people open to me? Or which among these people is open to me? They first of all do an assessment of the emotional environment they just walked into before they even open their mouth. Because what they're going to say after they do their assessment will be dependent on what they found in that assessment. That's how they got the job. They knew exactly what the people needed to hear, and they told them that. Why? Because they looked. They walked in there and they knew, I have to sell myself, but these people have to be willing to buy. So first of all, they assessed them and then figured out where they were emotionally, were they open or not. How do you do this? Look at their body posture. How are they sitting? Are they relaxed? Are they stiff? Don't crack jokes if they're stiff. Don't crack jokes and try to relax them. No, don't crack jokes if they're stiff. If they're stiff, become stiff. That's what is going to flow. And then once they relax, you relax because you are selling yourself. Okay? If, let's say, your husband walks into the house after work and you look at his face and he doesn't feel like he's in the mood to talk, don't ask him what's wrong with you or why is your face all moody, all of that. No. Acknowledge him. Hey, sweetie, how are you? See his face, is going to be like, oh, I'm okay. Leave him alone. Emotional intelligence is being able to understand your emotions, number one, and then understand other people's emotions, because people function based on their emotions. Most people wear their emotions on their sleeve. You will see it on their face. You cannot get very far if you do not have emotional intelligence. But the first step to emotional intelligence is understanding your own emotions. Okay, understanding your own emotions and how you relate with them. Because once you understand your own emotions, then you are able to understand other people's emotions and how other people express theirs. So you can modify yourself accordingly, especially when you want something. Okay, I'm not saying this like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you still have to respond to their emotions. You still have to know, especially, sometimes your man does not want to be bothered. Sometimes your man wants to be left the fuck alone. Sometimes your woman wants to be left the fuck alone. If she gets up and goes to the bedroom and shuts the door, she wants to be left alone. She don't need you going in there, asking her what's wrong with her, wanting to sit with her. She does not want that at that time. She wants to be left alone. It's emotional intelligence. She's telling you in non-verbal ways, I want some space. If your man goes into the garage and shuts the door leading to the house, he wants to be left the fuck alone. It's emotional intelligence. You gotta be able to know what people are saying to you even when they're not saying it. You gotta be able to read people's cues, their body language. Look at their eyes. What are they doing? How are they feeling? They will show you. It's written there, but some people are so dense, they can see shit. They can see nothing but what they want and their own emotion and their own feeling and what they want happen at this time. That's what they only see themselves. And so because they're only seeing themselves, they lose sight of the person that they are with, or they lose sight of the people that is interviewing them for the job. They lose sight of the person who is selling them the product. They lose sight of the other person. So they're not reading the cues the other person is sending them, and they wonder why they didn't get the job, or they wonder why the guy that sold them the thing duped them, or they wonder why their husband is not happy, because you're not reading the non-verbal cues, bro. If your guy sits on the couch, puts on the TV and has a beer in the hand, that's leave him alone. And if his body is turned away from you, leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk. Okay? If somebody is facing you and is leaning forward, they want to talk. If they're facing you and they're leaning back, they want to talk, but they want you to keep it short, formal, straightforward. You gotta be able to do this, because emotional intelligence is one skill you need to acquire if you plan to get far in life. Because you need people to get far in life.